We gather round the stream, yarn in a tangled dream. Hooks and needles clicking, fueled by caffeine and a meme. Cross-stitch sass on linen, words we can't repeat out loud. Fuck around and find out, yeah, we stitched that one proud. It's a cozy, chill crafting day, threads of magic and sunshine's ray. Snarky stitches and mushroom sprites, crafting chaos feels just right. Crochet and Gus, the enchanted shroom, just a mushroom guy with a sense of doom. Don't trust the yarn ball, he warns with a frown, but we just laugh and yarn it down. It's a cozy, chill crafting day, threads of magic and sunshine's ray. Snarky stitches and mushroom sprites, crafting chaos feels just right. Yarn and laughter, stitches tight, color palettes, pure delight. Counting rows, no end in sight, crafting magic in daylight. It's a cozy, chill crafting day, threads of magic and sunshine's ray. Snarky stitches and mushroom sprites, crafting chaos feels just right. Yarn and laughter, stitches tight, color palettes, pure delight. Counting rows, no end in sight, crafting magic in daylight. It's a cozy, chill crafting day, threads of magic and sunshine's ray. Snarky stitches and mushroom sprites, crafting chaos feels just right. So grab your yarn, your snarky kit, pull up a chair, come have a sit in this cozy crafting wonderland with threads of joy and glue-stuck hands. So grab your yarn, your snarky kit, pull up a chair, come have a sit in this cozy crafting wonderland with threads of joy and glue stuck hands. Feels just right. So glue's just right. There's a cat high over the stream, grumpy all the time, but cute like a dream. Extra toes, he has a feline kitty. We love him every day, he doesn't see the need. Grumpy face, so charming, swagger all his own. Cutest little hilo in a grumpy tone. He prowls in the night with whiskers all aglow, silent little guardian of secrets we don't know. Grumpy face, so charming, swagger all his own. Cutest little hilo in a grumpy tone. He walks in the night with whiskers all aglow, silent little guardian of secrets we don't know. Grumpy face, so charming, swagger all his own. Cutest little hilo in a grumpy tone. He walks with such pride, tail flicking in the air, graceful as a shadow, acting like he doesn't care. by day. All are welcome, come and stay, sharing love the Huthwin way. Keith and Stream, we're having fun. Data hunts for everyone. Cozy games, the day is won. Let's play until the morning's done. Crop and chat with heartfelt cheer. In the space we feel no fear. Love and fun, they gather here. Heathwood Stream, let's draw near. Endless laughter, endless light. We play together day or night. In this stream all feels so right. Friends and love burning bright. Heathwood Stream, we're having fun. Data hunts for everyone. Cozy games, the day is won. Let's play until the morning's done. Whoa, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, oh. Ooh, ooh. Live and chat with heartfelt cheer. In the space we feel no fear. Love and fun, they gather here. Heathwood Stream, let's draw near. Endless laughter, endless light. We play together day or night. In this stream all feels so right. Friends and love burning bright. Heathwood Stream, we're having fun. Data hunts for everyone. Cozy games, the day is won. Let's play until the morning's done. Whoa, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, oh. Ooh, ooh. Whoa, oh, oh.
Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. How are we doing today on this cold Friday? It is very cold here today. Stream is late because Pewin had swim practice this morning and he took forever getting out. So yeah, he took forever. So I was even later than I wanted it to be. Yeah, happy Valentine's Day. I totally forgot it's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. Y'all are gonna be my Valentines because I don't really have a Valentine. So happy Valentine's Day to you all. All right, let me scroll up and say hello to everyone and welcome you all in. Petal, welcome in. Thank you for redeeming first 47 times. You have redeemed first. You are so quick on the trigger. And Speckle, welcome in. Thank you for redeeming your daily tater. Tiger, welcome in. Thank you for redeeming your daily tater. And Rainbow, thank you for redeeming your daily tater. And for the lurk, I appreciate that as well. Let's see, we got Tater Hunts, Dance Party, BK, welcome in. Thank you for redeeming your daily tater. How are you? Yeah, sorry to everyone. Rip your taters if you lost taters on the tater hunt there. How are we doing? Hentaya, welcome in. How are you? Hubs reserved your special dinner via open table. You're going to White Castle. Nice. Nice. We're gonna pick up pizza. Ewan is gonna stay this weekend because he hasn't been feeling great. You are a stalker. I noticed you were in there at like 10, a little after 10, when I was working on the knots command. So I don't know if you saw me working through command stuff or not in chat, but I noticed that you were in there. And yeah, Petal is very pro at that. You just don't refresh fast enough. Fair enough, fair enough. White Castle is, it's a burger, like fast food burger place, basically. They do table service, a candlelight dinner, and decorate for White Castle. That's amazing. No, Petal does lurk. Right after Taz's stream was over. Yeah, because I think that was when I started working on getting everything set up so that when I got home with Pewin, I could just jump right on and like start stream so we could get started. Because I knew we were gonna be late. You were lurking. Yeah, I saw you in there too. Yeah. White Castle, yes, table service, fancy. It's different, but similar. Burgers, fries, but unique. The only comparable place is in the southern United States called Crystals. White Castle is like well known for like where people go after like when they're high as well. It's it's no, it's not fancy. Not normally. No, not at all. Yeah, it's a place, yeah, it's like the post-drunk, post-party place. Yeah, not at all fancy. This is like a special thing that they do. It's not at all fancy. Yeah, we are going to get pizza. So I don't know if you saw, we have another winter storm watch for tonight and tomorrow. So that's fun. I can't remember, what did they say for how much snow we were supposed to get? Like a significant amount. Oh, 3 to 5 inches with glaze is what they're saying. So that's delightful. I'm really, yeah, more snow. So I ordered my groceries, and I'm going to pick up my groceries tonight instead of tomorrow. So that's gonna, yeah. So when I go pick up the groceries, we're going to pick up pizza, and that is going to be our fancy dinner. So yeah, that is our exciting Valentine's Day plans. And then our weekend plans, Saturday, I don't have any plans, but Sunday, Awen and I are going to see the Dancing with the Stars tour live. So we're gonna go do that on Sunday. So hopefully the weather doesn't suck because we have to drive a little bit for that. So I'm excited about that. She's really excited about that. It was her Christmas gift, or one of her Christmas gifts, was tickets to go see that because she really enjoys Dancing with the Stars. So that is going to be our Sunday plans, which will make Monday's stream very, very questionable. Very, very questionable. I probably won't put one on the schedule. It might just happen if it happens. White Castle is where the term slider came from, because if you eat enough of them, they slide right through you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How was everybody's evening last night? We had a swim meet. So, and everything was like blowing, and it wasn't a lovely drive to the swim meet. So that wasn't a lot of fun. And P-Win, because he wasn't feeling well, he did not swim all that great. But we got through it, and we're now back home. Now slider is a small burger, but an actual type of burger. Many restaurants now label them as just, yeah. And then there's other variants of sliders. There's like chicken sliders, and it's just like little burgers. You spent a long time on the phone with really? Was it like a good thing? Or not? The other thing that I did last night, I finished my Hobbit cross-stitch. That it was supposed to be a 12 Days of Christmas cross-stitch, but I don't stitch that fast. And it was a different color every day, and the floss was all like hand dyed. So I'm gonna show you that because I like how it turned out. It was a very nice conversation. Okay, good. All right, this is the cross stitch for the Hobbit that I finished. And it's got a lot of cool little elements, like it's the trolls with their cook pot over here, and then over here are like the wargs, and there's like the flaming pine cones, and then we got eagles in the tree and a hobbit door, and then there's like the party, and then the lonely mountain. So yeah, so that's my Hobbit that I did. I need to, you know what? So my goal in the next couple of months is to get my room like sorted, and I want to hang up some stuff behind me. Also, Awen got me some shelves because my room, so the annoying thing about my room is it's like the ceiling is slanted like this. So I only have a very narrow, like fully length, like floor to ceiling, and it's where that is, and then the windows are right there. So I don't have like a lot of good space. Hi. He just got out of the shower. He's standing in the hall looking at me. Did you just fall down the stairs?
Yeah.
Are you all right? Please be careful. My child just fell down the stairs. Anyway, but yeah, so Awen got me some shelves that I can put like over there that are like kind of customizable. Because like I said, I just have... Speckle, you've seen my room. You know how weird like the shaping of it all is. So it makes it hard because I don't have a ton of like wall space in which, yeah, the word I'm looking for is anyway. Yeah. But yeah, I do want to frame it and hang it up. I do definitely want to do that. It still needs a wash and a press. But yeah, I really like how it turned out. I really like the lettering. Yeah, the roof slants, so it makes my room a really weird shape. But I really like the lettering on it too. Like, I really like how it turned out. And the floss was all hand dyed as well as the fabric. And it's a really nice, like, soft fabric. I know, right? I do too. It looks so good. Anyway, yeah, so I really turned out it's an indie, like a little indie dyer. She also does yarn. It's called Forbidden Fiber Co. And they are based here in the US. And she does both like cross-stitch stuff and yarn. And she does like stitch-alongs and knit-alongs where she'll make a pattern and dye like the floss for it. And I have so much extra floss to... Yes, that's it. That is it. But I have so much extra floss that I could probably make this like 4 more times. Because she just gave like so much floss. And like the floss is all like named after things. Like the green is called Rivendell and the gold is Durin's Day. This like dark brown is called Out of the Frying Pan. This is Into the Fire. They're like the silver is Orcrist. So it's just fun stuff. But she's got a whole bunch of like hand-dyed fabrics. It's a really nice fabric. It's also serged all the way around so it doesn't fray. Yeah, she's got so many, because she does, and then she does like a book of the month thing. So she has like a book club too, where and I kind of want to join one of that because you stitch a bookmark, and I think that would be kind of cool. I would like to stitch a bookmark, and I have enough like little piecemealy sort of patterns that I could like easily make a bookmark. But I think it would be cool to do like a bookmark. So I was really pleased how that turned out. And yeah, I am gonna frame it. It can go next to my Lord of the Rings guys too. So that's what I finished. You've seen bookmark cross-stitch blanks that are really pretty. Yeah, I think a bookmark could be really nice. It could be really nice. Okay, so yeah, the plan today is going to be to start working on Gus. I liked doing the crochet until the first break and then switching over to the cross stitch. That seemed to work really well for me for like my hands. So I think that that'll be the plan again today. So let's come over here. And once again, we do have Super Sweetbot going. So if you want to do any co-working or co-crafting type stuff, feel free to enter in tasks into Super Sweetbot. I'm gonna say, let's see, how far? I don't know that we'll get through all of Gus's body today. It's just gonna depend on my hands. So keep working on Gus's body. Oh, I'm gonna click on that link to look at later, so that I don't lose it. But yeah, so this is what we've got going with Gus so far. I think that this might be the cap, maybe? I don't know for sure how it's gonna come. You can also put, okay, yeah, do that. I did click on the link, but just in case I close that and lose it. That's what we'll do. But yeah, so we've got Gus. I think this is gonna be maybe the top of Gus. I'm not 100% sure. So just to also refresh your memory of what Gus looks like. This, ah! I'm getting caught on my cord. This is Gus. So I think we maybe did this part? I don't know. I'm not sure what we've worked on so far. But that is what we are trying to make. And as I am still pretty new to crochet, it's very, well, I'm not real fast at it. And I make mistakes. All right, let me put this over here and get my counter out. So we are on round 10. Okay, so we're actually, at this point, we're just going to a single chain all the way around for like the next 7, well, I guess 6 more rounds, because we've already done 1 round. So we're just going to be single crocheting around. Valid, no. I'm not fast, real. I've just discovered I don't think I'm fast with any kind of a hobby, honestly. I'm not all that fast with knitting. I'm definitely not fast with crochet. Not really all that fast with cross-stitch. I think I'm just not fast. It's about the journey, not the destination. That is what it is all about. So does anybody else have any fun weekend plans? Any Valentine's Day plans besides White Castle? You're gonna go get more coffee, then start on another square you think? Might start the mosaic cross-stitch tomorrow. Pondering. Ooh. I am intrigued by the mosaic cross-stitch. I kind of wanna... Fancy White Castle. Yes, I'm sorry. Fancy White Castle. I can't forget that it's fancy. How could I forget? Good morning, Toots. Or yeah, or Happy Time Zone. Valentine's Day, or Palentine's Day, or Galentine's Day. Were you there when I... No, I wasn't. I think I had left. And yeah, Toots, I was so sorry I missed your stream last night. I was at a swim meet. So yeah, you need to send me that because I feel like I need dragon mosaic cross stitch. Yes, please. No worries, you knew that. Okay, all right. Yeah, and by the time I got back, I don't even know if you were still live when I got back home. I just kind of got into bed and crashed because I was pretty tired. I say might, but I know you will love it. Yes, I wants it. I wants the precious. I wants it. Give me the dragons. All of the dragonses. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give Gus here to Awen. She seemed to like Gus quite a lot, so I think that is where Gus will go. You're so hungry. You need to wake up earlier and eat. Yeah. I'm not really... I woke up with a headache. So I'm kind of like fighting with that. So not a huge fan of the headache. And I'm thinking it's probably from what other weather system is coming through. Okay, you also put it in the Discord, but you should follow her. She's got several other dragon patterns. Ooh, let me look. I'm gonna look right now. Oh! It's only $3? Oh my gosh. Oh. It's massive. Have you looked at the size of this? It's massive. But oh my gosh. Oh my god. Okay, I gotta show you all this. You all have to see this. I don't think there's anything on here that's gonna dox me. Let's see. Do I have a window? No, I don't. Let me... Okay, look at this. Look at this. How freaking awesome is that? That is gorgeous. And it's $3? Okay. Let me close this window. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to... I gotta grab that. 'Cause that's awesome. But yeah, it is pretty big. Yeah, 16 by 16 on 18 count. Yours is gonna be 13 by 13 on 18 count. Yeah. That is amazing, amazing. So yeah, I want to look at her patterns more closely. I will do it off stream though. But I like that. Like I need more cross-stitch patterns. I don't, but we're gonna go with it. And welcome in, dragons. How are you? You did hear dragons. You did. And Toots, so now you have to cook, so still waiting for food. You're making 3 attempts at pierogies. So far, you think they're boring. You're trying to make some marinara sauce today. Well, good luck, Toots. Wait, I think you just... Did you just link it again? Or is that a different... I think that's the same link. Oh, wow. But yeah, I just scrolled down at more from the shop. And okay, yeah, I will look... I need to look at that later. Because Oh, you did it for Thunder. Okay. Thank you for relinking that. Speak of dragons and dragons shall appear. Indeed. Indeed. Dragons has appeared. How are you today? How's your Friday going? Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to definitely look at that. I'm the monochromatic thing is kind of cool, I think. You could, you know what you could also do with something like that? You could do like a black fabric and do like white too. Like that would be really, really pretty. Okay, let's look at this one. Yeah, I saw that one when I kind of scrolled down a little bit. That's also like super pretty. How big is that one? 12 by 14 on 18 count. It's okay, you gave the cats free reign of the apartment overnight, and it went well. Nice. Plan to bring pastries from the Mexican bakery right next door to game night tonight. Oh, that sounds awesome. Mexican pastries sound yummy too. I'm doing okay. I have a bit of a headache this morning. We got started a little bit late today because P-Win had swim practice and he took forever getting out of it. So there's that. So stream started a little bit late, but yeah, we're crocheting on Gus some more, and then we're gonna switch over to our cross stitch. Just so that my hands don't hurt too badly, because crochet does tend to hurt my hands a bit. If metallic foot thread was not so rough on the fingers, metallic on... Oh my gosh, it would be... it would be so good. Yeah, that would be amazing. Maybe if you could do like a little one, like if there was a little pattern that you could do the metallic on the black, that would be super pretty. Or if you tried it with the metallic thread, you know, it would have to maybe be in like short bursts, just so it doesn't like completely wreck your fingers, maybe. They make non-beeswax thread softener that you've been told works well with metallic threads. Oh, really? You're excited to start your purple fabric with lighter shades of thread and maybe a white or ecru border throughout. That would be pretty. I should look into some of that thread softener. I haven't like looked for any of that yet. I think I have some black fabric actually that Awen got for me. It's 14 count though, and so it wouldn't be big enough to do like one of the big patterns, but I could look and see what some of her smaller ones are. Because I always am like some of those darker color fabrics, I'm always kind of like, I don't know what to do with these. Like what do I do with them? You actually want to get some thread racks. You're having issues with threads fraying a bit and it's annoying you greatly. Yeah. And isn't the thread wax also supposed to make it less likely to knot as well? I want to do some small cross stitch on those little sample squares you got from that one. Yeah, that would be good. That would be good. And that's kind of the nice thing too with some of the samplers is you don't have to do all of those pieces on like one big piece. Like you could easily just take like components from the sampler and do it on smaller stuff too. Yeah, that's what was it Petal that was saying that? I kind of like when I just get to go like around and around. It's easier for me to talk to you all in chat and not lose track of what the heck I'm doing in my pattern. So yeah, so we are getting to just a single crochet around for, I think we got 3 more rounds of that. I have my round counter. We're on round 13 and we are single crocheting around until round 16. So there is that. So I think, so as I was kind of thinking about like these, the crafting streams, I think I like doing like, okay, like doing something with crochet or even knitting for like the first hour and then switching to cross stitch for like the last couple hours of stream. I kind of like that. One, it makes it so my hands don't hurt doing the crochet or my arms don't get too tired with like the knitting. But it also kind of appeases like my ADHD brain that is gonna wanna switch projects and not just sit and work on the same thing for like 3 hours. So I like that, but I would like to know feedback from you all how that works for you. Is that gonna be too annoying if we like start something and then switch in the middle of stream? It also, you know, creates another opportunity to like inspire you all to do a craft. It's not annoying for you. Okay, that's good. Not at all. You follow quite a few crafters and that's a common practice. Okay. Good to know. It's fine with you, but you also are at work when you stream. That's fair. That's fair. And thank you so much for that follow. Welcome in and welcome to the community. Feel free to introduce yourself if you'd like, but if you want to just stay lurking, that is totally fine too. We love lurkers around here. Like Zach says with the beading, when her hands hurts and are tired, she'll pick up crochet or diamond painting even. Yeah. Well, and that's the thing is like the crochet does tend to hurt my hands. Cross stitch doesn't fatigue me like knitting and crocheting does. So I'm able to do cross stitch longer, but cross stitch can start to make your eyes go a little bit buggy. Or if she finishes an amigurumi, she'll switch to cross stitch. Yeah. And that's the thing, like the amigurumi for me seem to go pretty quickly if I would just like sit down and do them all like in one go. But it just starts to hurt my hands after a little bit. And in fact, I think I'm gonna finish this round and I'm gonna like stretch my hands a little bit and take a drink and give them a slight break. Because we've just been going around and around and around here. I can't believe I'm crocheting. My grandma is looking at me from beyond, like, so proud. I could never get into crocheting. Sorry, Grandma. Posthumously, I am crocheting for you. Actually, that is why I did my granny stripe blanket. Was because I really hated the way they memorialized my grandma. I hated what my aunt did. Hated it. It was awful. It was so not my grandma. Didn't like it. The pastor that did her service was terrible. It was bad. And so I felt like I wanted to do something to honor my grandma and to just like remember my grandma in a better way. And so that is why I did the granny stripe blanket with scrap yarn. That was like my way of memorializing and remembering my grandma. So that was why I did that. You can understand how it makes my hands hurt. Keeping fingers crooked or held in the same position can be fatiguing. You know, when you crochet, you frequently rewrap your tension yarn to move your fingers around. Yeah. And the other thing is, so I have like this, it almost feels like a little knot that exists like right here in my hand. Like if I push on that, there's like a little knot right there. And so I don't know if it's like a knot in the muscle. My muscle's not really badly. It's like a whole thing with me. So like sometimes just like rubbing that, no, because it's not on the bone. It's like in the meat of my hand. That I can feel like right there. So I don't know. And sometimes like rubbing on it will help ease things. Yeah, so it's not on the bone. It's like right in the meat. So I don't know what that is all about. Other than annoying. And I've lost count here. So I think I need to count. Let's see. This was round 9, where we did through the back loop. So... 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think I'm right.
A wizard is never late, Frodo Baggins. Nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to.
Cody! Welcome in. How are you? You have something like that in the back of your left arm. It doesn't cause pain. Oops. You've had it for years. Fortunately, it's not a commonly used muscle group. Yeah, I have like a permanent on the edge of like my shoulder blade. That one can get kind of irritating, but I do have that. And Dragon, thank you for redeeming your daily taters. Welcome in, Cody. How are you? I saw that you joined my little self-care burb. You were cross-stitching and did not pay attention to notification. That's okay. You're not really all that late. We are crocheting more on Gus. So this is Gus so far. I'm still not 100% sure how Gus is gonna come together, but this is Gus. We're getting there. We give 2 more rounds of just single crochet. And then, oh shoot, I need safety eyes. I don't have any safety eyes over here with me. I'll have to get up and get those. I did not look at my pattern. It's so cute. You made hubby join, so he paid for a year so I could have a Tamagotchi all this time. I don't think you have to pay. I didn't, but I did accidentally get a year of it. But yeah, it's super cute. So I posted in the general chat, there's this, and some of you probably have seen it already. I'm just slow with things. But it's a little self-care app called Finch, and you get a little burb and you take your little burb on adventures by like doing little self-care kind of things. Like, and you get to kind of customize it to what you want. You can also add like your own tasks, like you don't have to use the tasks that they give you. But it's things like, you know, take a stretch break, spend some time doing something you enjoy, drink water, brush your teeth, like whatever stuff you might need help getting a little bit of motivation with. I like it. It's super cute. My little burb is named Potato. She's a little blue burb. So I linked my friend thing. It's in the general chat in the Discord. So if you would like to join, or you've already joined and you can be friends with me, you can hang out. You can add your own tasks and get points. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yours is Rarsaurus. That is so you, Cody. That is perfect. Yeah, thank you, Petal, for linking the Discord. Yeah, if you are not a member of the Discord and you would like to be, feel free to join. It's a pretty chill Discord. There's not a lot going on or happening there, not a lot of pings happening. But we post, you know, pictures of cats, pictures of arts and crafts, things like that. But yeah, I posted it in the general channel. The little link to my burb. And books, of course, always books. Always books. Which reminds me, I finished the first book in the Gilded Ones last night, and I really liked it. A lot. I kind of figured out the twist before it was all revealed. But I really, really liked it a lot. So I'm looking for, I think it's a trilogy. So I think that there's 2 more books in the series. So I plan to start the next one tonight. So that was, I really liked it a lot. Not super heavy books, so pretty easy to like get through. They're fantasy. I did say I have to try that. You're on Onyx Storm right now. Hubby needs you to read it for him. So we read it and oh, that's cute. That's cute. Yeah, I did finish, I finished Onyx Storm a while ago. I don't know, honestly, I don't really know how I felt about it, other than it was, parts of it made me mad, and I'm just kind of frustrated with the characters, and just kind of want to punch them all in the face. So that's kind of where I am with Onyx Storm in that series. Speckle, I think you're still getting coffee, so I don't know if you can hear me. I don't know if you have ears on or not. But I don't know if when we last talked, you hadn't started Fourth Wing yet. It was hilarious. He wants to read, so you have to. So he sits. That wasn't even in English. They weren't even gonna like try to get me to like buy views in English. So it's hilarious. He wants you to read, so you have to. So he sits with his book and you with yours, and he immediately falls asleep and gets all cranky if you take his book and try to tuck him in. He does this for 2 to 3 hours every night. Nice. That is hilarious. I love that though. That's hilarious. Yeah, so I really liked this book quite a bit. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to like the next ones. And reading those and continuing with that series because I liked it. I liked it a lot. Okay. Welcome back, Speckle. Okay, I'm gonna real quickly grab the eyes that I need to get. So I will be, give me 1 second. exclamation point task. We'll add a task. Probably should pin that somewhere. Shower. Good task. Good task. That's another little like thing you can put on your like the little burb guy is like take a shower, wash your face. Those sorts of little things. Let's pin that. There we go. That way if people come in, they can see how to add the task. Okay, so I got I do have it on my panels. But I don't know how often people go and look at panels. So after updates, your Spirit City Lo-Fi works again. Oh, good. Good. Okay, so I've got little eyes here. I don't know. These look like a good size. What do we think? I think these look good. Those guys. And we need some backing. I think these are the... I don't know what sizes go with what things. They're all kind of a mess. They're all different sizes. I don't know. Okay, I think these two. What the Finch app does, well, I used to do in Journal and color it monthly because you needed the dopamine back for some years, and it's nice not to make the chart and still be able to do it because making the task chart was a lot of battery. Fair. You're awful at remembering to use Finch, but you had to. Nice. You saw the link in the Discord for the self-care app. Mike, peek at it. It's super cute. You're a mess, but you're still beautiful, and so is your... Exactly. It's a beautiful mess, right? It's a beautiful mess. Okay, so I need to insert the safety eyes between rounds 12 and 13, 8 inches apart. I think I want to do it on this side. I think I want this to be the back because this, I don't know how well you can see this, but see there's like the ridge here. There's kind of a jog, and I'd rather have that be in the back, I think. So I think I want the eyes in the front. And it said between rounds 12 and 13. So let's see, this here would be round 9. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Wait, that's not right. So this is 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. I may have an extra round here. Because I'm not sure if this is round 9. Or I think this is round 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, I have an extra round. I did one round too many. Okay, so I'm going to pull that round out, I think. But we're going to put our... we're gonna get our eyeballs in. So this is round 9. 10, 11, 12. So it says between 12 and 13. So let's put one like right here maybe? And then it says 8 stitches apart. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, maybe this needs to be over one more. Let's go over one more. Placing eyes is like a thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So let's put this eye right here. His eyeballs kind of feel far apart to me. But I'm gonna trust the process. So the yarn you found has pink, purple, and an ecru cream color. You think this will look nice for your squares? Nice. Very nice. And good news, you finished row 132 of your shawl. Very nice. I still have to finish my Stephen West mystery knit along. I'm on the last section. I don't think these are the right backings for this because these are like not staying on. I think I need smaller ones. Let's try these. Yeah, I still need to finish that. Should be at least 50, but okay. Yeah, Twitch streaks are broken. They really are. I wish they weren't, but they are. Yeah, Twitch is broken, full stop. You know, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. Okay, we got our eyeballs on. Eyeballs on. So now I'm definitely convinced. At least now we understand, like, the direction that Gus is going. But we are gonna frog this back. Because I did do one round too many. And that's okay. So we're just gonna go all the way back. Here. To... we'll say here. Because the next round... Ah. There we go. Because the next round is single crochet into the next 5 stitches, then an increase. Oh, we're increasing again. Okay. So we got to do another increase. You're up to 293 stitches in a row, so it's taking forever. So the last section of the Stephen West shawl, I need to pick up stitches. It's gonna be like over 600 stitches. And I hate picking up stitches. Like, I hate it. So I've started. I haven't finished. I need to keep doing it. You don't even remember who sent you this yarn. If it was a Ravelry swap, it had to be at least 10 years ago. That's fair. Okay, so I'm doing an increase. So I'm gonna have to kind of focus on doing the increase. So, so we're gonna single crochet into 5 and then increase in the 6. So we've already done 1. So 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we do an increase. Okay. You still haven't gone to the shower. It's Knit Picks Comfy Worsted. Oh, no, that is really nice stuff. You're going now? Yes. Go away, executive. Okay, Cody, go take a shower. You got this. Because when you come back, you'll get to type !done and cross it off the list. You can also check a little box for your burb. Does that help? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we increase. There we go. Okay, I win. Just gotta give Cody the proper motivation. 1. Wait. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we will increase. I don't normally count out loud like this. I'm just doing it so that I finish it before I look up at you. You have your next cruise payout coming today. Nice. Woohoo! We love payouts. We love money. Money is a good thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and do an increase. We need to do a lunch before you all take off on your cruise, by the way. You think you're having difficulty with transitions today. Oh, I'm sorry, Cody. After not having anything for over a year. Oh, I know. No, for sure. For sure. It really. For sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we increase. Zoop. Zoop. You're down for lunch? Okay, come on over, BK. Let's come have lunch. We'll get some hot pot. It'll be all good. One, two, three, four. Oh no. Oh no, I'm one stitch off. That's okay. We'll fudge it a little bit. We'll just do 2 increases here. We'll just fudge a little. Let me count, make sure I have the proper number of stitches. I'm supposed to have 42. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. Okay. I have the right number of stitches. That's what's most important. So yay. You have your massage Friday, online Tuesday, Thursday, but those can be changed. Want to try the other Korean restaurant or something a little different? I don't know. Let's see how we're feeling next week. Do we want to do, Monday I'm probably going to be too wiped out from having been gone on Sunday. We could try Wednesday. Ooh, actually, you know what? We could do Wednesday, and then you could come back, because Awen and I have been going down to the game lounge. So we could potentially go down to the game lounge after lunch. And you could check that out. Because Wednesdays, if you buy like snacks and a drink, or a drink, snacks or a drink, you get to game for free. So that could be fun. We could do that. I'll check with Awen and make sure that she doesn't have anything going, but we could do like, cause she's got class that morning. So we could do like an early lunch, like an 11 o'clock lunch. Okay, so now we are single crocheting around for 8 more rounds. Also, we do have an ad coming in a few minutes, so like 11 or so, and then go after. Yeah. I think that could work. All right, we're gonna single crochet around, but I think at the ad break we'll swap again to cross stitch if that's cool with everybody. And we can keep working on our Snarky Cross-Stitch. I think I've kind of decided a little bit on a plan of attack for the Snarky Cross-Stitch, because I want to get the words out there so that it's just like snarky, and as we're working on it, you can see the snark. We do have lots of other food options if we don't want Korean. Olive Garden, Red Robin, Cheddar's, even one of those. That's true. Well, so on the other side of the bridge, where the gaming lounge is, there's a couple of restaurants over there that are open earlier. So we could try one of those. Or the other thing we could also do, we could wait until Awen gets home from her class. She's usually home before noon. So you could come over here. We could, once Awen gets home from her class, the 3 of us could go have lunch and then go to the gaming lounge. And you can bring crafts with you. So after we're done at the gaming lounge, if you want to stick around and hang out, obviously that's always cool too. So we could make that our plan for Wednesday. We just make plans on stream sometimes, y'all. So if you're new here, Speckle is my real life best friend. We only live about 15-20 minutes away from each other, so we try to get together in person on the regular. And sometimes we just plan those gatherings on stream. So yeah, sounds good. Girls lunch and gaming. You'll bring your cross stitch bag. Perfect. Yeah, when we can verbally chat, it is easiest when we're streaming. we're chatting already, and then we think about it, and it's just easier. I know when we're Austrian, we're so busy and we don't chat other than text. Exactly. Or when we're in person. It's either we text or we're in person. But to be fair, I don't really talk with a lot of people, like, on the phone. And, like, in general. I just don't do that. So, it's a thing. Yeah, see? We don't do it. Okay, I think I'm gonna do one more round and then we'll switch, because the ad is also gonna go in a second here. You strongly dislike talking on the phone, right? Me too. Me too. All right, one more around. And then we'll have a quick break. I gotta get up and move and stretch a little bit. And we will also make the switch over to the cross-stitch. Yeah, exactly. Text me to meet up and we'll be social. Exactly. It is hard to multitask when on the phone. And I am like, the way that my brain works, like, I have to be multitasking. Otherwise, like, it doesn't work. Even when I do my therapy call, I like knit or cross stitch during my therapy call. I'm in therapy, but I have to be doing something with my hands. If I can't do stuff with my hand, like, I have to be, like, I can't sit and watch TV. I have to be doing something else. I sent a friend, so I was watching one of the football games, and I think I was knitting, and I also had my Kindle book propped up, and I had the football game on, and I took a picture of myself, and I sent it to my friend, and I was like, tell me I have ADHD without telling me I have ADHD. Alright, there is the ad break, so if you are lurking and you can hear me and you want to come out, there is a tater hunt going on. I'm gonna finish this round and then take my break. But yeah. Same, even in your downtime with hentai, you're both doing something other than watching TV, eating, or chatting. Exactly. Yeah. A game, phone, reels, crafting. Yes, 100%. Gotta be doing something else. Okay, so this is not me really taking a break. I am going to take a break, but I want to finish this round and then take my break. So pretend like we're on a break. This is a good time too for you all to take a little bit of a break, to get up and to stretch your legs and move around if you haven't already, or get a little something to eat or drink. You literally started your medic ring and changed chain 3, but you've been napping. That is one of the hard things, is when you're co-crafting, is you gotta type. So that makes it hard. Okay, but here we go. Here is Gus so far. I'm gonna put Gus away and get our cross stitch out. All right, I will be back. I'm gonna take my break. I will be back in just a few minutes. Alright, I am back. Thank you everyone for sticking around during that ad break. I really appreciate it. I know ads can be annoying, but it is an easy, free way to support your streamer friends, so thank you for sticking around. So yeah, so here is our progress on Gus. We're gonna switch to cross-stitch now, but this is Gus. I'm still not 100% sure how Gus is gonna end up coming together, but we have Gus. So here we are. I think I hear a P. No, it's an Awen I hear. It's an Awen who needs some cuddles.
All different.
I put on lotion.
That would be it.
I had to put some lotion on my hands. My hands were getting dry. You frog that magic ring. Cotton is not good for magic ring. No stretch. Oh yeah, cotton does not stretch well. It does not. Saving the cotton for the puff stitch or the cluster puffs. Yeah, no, cotton does not have much of a stretch. Okay, we're done with Gus. So Gus is making some progress. We're gonna put Gus away now. And let's get out our cross stitch. I'm gonna need my glasses for that. So here is what we have done so far. We have done a singular leaf. Just as a quick reminder, this is the pattern that we are working on for our cross stitch. So I have it printed out as well. So I'm going to show you on the printed out pattern kind of what my idea is for the plan of attack. This new skein of yarn gave you a mountain of yarn barf, so I'm sorry. Yarn barf is no fun. Okay, so if we look at the pattern, these are the top of the pattern. We did this leaf right here. So my plan of attack is to do this leaf, then do this pink flower, and then come over here and do the words and start the words. Because the pink flower will give us a good reference point to do this. Because then we will be snarky with our cross stitch from like early on, as then we go back and work on the flowers. So I think that's going to be our plan of attack of this. So our next goal is going to be this leaf that's going to go over here. So let's do, our task is to stitch our next. I know. Let's not talk about what he might actually look like. We'll try not to quite go that unhinged. I know, okay? Yeah, yarn barf is like when you pull, like center pull from your skein, and what comes out is just like a whole bunch of just like messy yarn. So it's called yarn barf. Okay, I need my my key here. Where did it go? Here it is. Like, where is the key for this? He's a cute, innocent, fun guy. Get your mind out of the gutter. And hi, Zinni. There's an out of the gutter. For some people, Toots, there is an out of the gutter. And welcome in, Zinni. You're coming in at an excellent time. Welcome in. How are you? How are you doing on this Friday? Okay, so we need this. We need this green. Is gonna be our color that we are working with here. It's the same color that, like, the outline color of this leaf, but the interior color will be different. Wait, you like the gutter?
Sneaky little hobbitses.
Sneaky little hobbitses. Welcome in, Planty and Raiders. How are you? Let me come over here and take off my glasses so I can see better. Welcome in, Planty. How are you? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, Raiders. Tell me how your stream was. How are you? What did you get up to today? Let's do a shout out. So,
even the smallest person can change the course of the future.
I thought I got the shout out working. But it doesn't seem to be working. It only works sometimes. Maybe do I need to at them? Maybe I need to at them. Oh, I swear, I have looked at that shout out and mixed it up so many times. I don't know why it's not working. But welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. We are official residents of Gutterville. You came in at kind of an unhinged moment. The Twitch one worked. This is the mix it up one. I don't know what's going on with it. But welcome in, Raiders. Sorry. My name is Hethwin. For those of you who don't know, I use she, her pronouns. We do lots of cozy gaming around here, and we also do crafting, and we are crafting. We started out making Gus the enchanted mushroom. Gus is going to be a mushroom. He is a fun guy. He's not anything inappropriate right now. This is Gus so far. There's Gus. That's what we've been working on. We're switching over now to cross-stitch. We're doing some Snarky Cross-Stitch. So that is what we are up to. But let me know how stream went, Planty. Let me know what you got up to. What did I miss in all of that chaos? But welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. Oh, I missed Miss Penguin. Lauren, thank you so much for that 10-month resub. I appreciate that. You subscribed for 6 months in a row, and you've been subscribed for 10 months, so thank you so much for that. I appreciate that so much. How are you feeling? Are you back home, by the way? How are you? And thank you so much for that resub. That is never ever expected, but always appreciated. I appreciate you supporting me like that, and enjoy another month of Tater emotes and ad-free viewing, not villing, viewing. We're viewing. Your mother and you were talking about how much snow you're supposed to get next Tuesday, and you're supposed to get 6 inches, and she was like, wow, we have never got 6 inches in a long time. And I said, I've never got 6 inches. Oh, toots. If Twitch is in chat, we have a lot of unhinged stuff. Welcome in. Welcome into the unhinged. Welcome in. This whole community, we do have a wonderful level of unhinged. He does look like a ghosty. Stream was good. You were baby making on this love day. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting that it's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. You are home. Good. I'm glad that you're home. And I'm sure Isaac is home too. You're still uncomfortable pain-wise, but happy to be back with Isaac. Sometimes that, I understand that. I was hospitalized for almost 2 weeks when my kids were really small. Awen was like 7, and Pewin was, oh wait, we have a Rysand, sorry. And Pewin was like 18 months old, and being back home with them was great. There's Rysand. He's really pleased. He's just learning not to climb on you. Yeah, he's gonna have to be careful. So this is Rysand. Yes, we have a kitty. Awen has brought Rysand because the kitty cam is being used as a crafting cam. So he doesn't get to be on stream.
Like, no, I hold you like a baby. I hold you like a baby.
He looks so thrilled, doesn't he? Yeah, Isaac, quick look, kitty. Gently look. Gently, gently. Kitty, kitty, meow. He says, oh. He's like, oh, Resand. Hello, adorable feline overlord. Hi. You hate your life. Be careful. Mommy got owies. Good, good. I know you're gonna be really careful. And help take care of mommy. I know he's reaching with all those toeses. All of the toes. All of the toes. But raiders, I forgot to say it before, if you need to raid and run, please do make sure you are taking care of yourselves. You are doing what you need to do to de-stream. Please take care of yourself. That is super, super important. So make sure that you are doing that. Yeah, Isaac is such a good helper for mommy. He is. We also have Super Sweetbot running. So if you need to do any co-working or you want to use it to help you motivate with crafting or just general self-care type stuff, we do have Super Sweetbot going. So feel free to do ! task in the chat to add something to the list. So feel free. Your sister is staying to help and take him away. Good. Good. I'm glad. I am so glad that you have help. That's like really important. So I'm really glad to hear that. You'll de-stream for a bit, but you'll be right back. Okay. Yes, please, please do definitely do a de-stream by all means. Okay, I need to do some counting because we're going to do a leaf right here. Oh, let me show you too what we're working on. This is our Snarky Cross-Stitch pattern that we're working on. We've just done like one leaf so far, but I have a plan of attack, which is going to be to do this leaf, to do the pink flower, and then we're going to do the words so that you can see the snarkiness and all its glory for like the rest of the flowers and the leaves that we're going to do. Because it's not snarky if it's just a leaf. I don't know how snarky a leaf can be, but we need to get a snarkier leaf. So I need to do some counting. I have to go over 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And up 2, 1, 2, right there. Okay, let me make sure I did that correctly. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I did. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I thread this through. So I've adapted a little technique from Cody, which involves creating a little loop with a knot and then threading my needle like through it so that it kind of like locks it into place. And I'm finding that ooh, oh my gosh, I have the pattern still up. Let me fix that. There you go. Now you can see. But I find that works really well. Your food is ready, your sis made, so you need to lurk. Okay, no worries. Get some. Enjoy your food, enjoy your lurk. And yeah, absolutely take care of yourself. 100% take care of yourself. Oh my gosh, I just lost it. We're off to a good start with the cross stitch. Going so well. Also, I have this little succulent plant needle minder that I got. Fits the vibe. And I got a little mushy one to put on my temperature mushies as well. And hopefully this time I can do a better job paying attention to the pattern and don't like do anything weird and screwy like I did last time. I think this leaf kind of has 2 parts, so I think we're going to do the first part and then we're going to do the next part. The mushies are coming along. I'm up to date, so we're making some progress. Here, they're right here, so I can show you. I have them at my desk because I'll oftentimes like sit at my desk watching a stream and like drinking tea or hot chocolate and do my morning one. But this is these are my mushies progress so far. There is some more over here, but this is what's on the hoop at the moment. Lots of blue because it's cold right now. But yeah, you need to get more done on your temperature black work, but you got derailed But oh yeah, I meant to respond to you and I totally forgot. I saw your little book that you put in the Discord. That was so cool. That was really cool. They are very blue. They're very blue right now because Michigan winter. They will start to change color as we go through. How does this ball of yarn have not just one, but 2 knots so far? You're winding into a ball thanks to the yarn barf. Oh my gosh, it was that bad that you had to ball it? Sometimes you can just get by with, like, if it's just a little bit of yarn barf, you can usually, like, you can get by with it. But that sounds like a lot. I'm sorry. Is that the cotton yarn, or is it a different yarn that you're getting the barf with? I can't remember. I think you said, but I have now forgotten. The entire middle came out and you had tangles galore. Whoever won this. Sometimes, yeah, like sometimes skeins are awful. It's so tiny and cute. Without the cover, it's just 1.5 inches by 1 inch. It is super cute. No, it's some gray worsted loops and threads. Oh. That's, that is annoying. I wish you well on your yarn barf cleanup exercise. Skipping one. And going out. You like loops and threads from Michael, but this ball is the worst one you've had to date. Yeah, I like the loops and threads as well. It's pretty decent. I think that's what I knit some just like cheapo yarn sweaters for Awen and I. I just did like a couple of cardigans for us that we could just wear and like toss in the laundry and not have to worry about it because it was inexpensive. And I'm pretty sure it was loop and threads that we used. My favorite acrylic, I think, is the Knit Picks acrylic. But sometimes if you just need the yarn and you don't want to wait for the delivery. Did I just go? I just went one too far. Hold on. Pull it out. Only 4, not 5 stitches. Loop and threads usually doesn't give you too many yarn barf issues. Yeah. It feels nice, works up well, and it's cheap. Exactly. Yeah, a lot of times, I think I'm just really bad at center pulling out of those types of skeins. I do generally get some yarn barf from them, but usually it's not terrible. But I have had it where the whole center comes out. Like, I managed to pull out, like, I managed to pull from the center of this skein of Brava that we're using for Gus without getting a colossal amount of yarn barf, which is impressive. I figured since I was doing it on stream, I'd probably really screw it up and get a ton of yarn barf, but I did not do that. So, that's a rarity for me. I think I'm just not good at it. Also, I do think that I fixed the knots command. So to add a knot should be ! Not add or knots add. And I think if we do ! Not or knots, it'll give you the count. So I think I got that fixed. Oh, for crying out loud. Did it? Hold on. Sorry, add not knots add. Add not. I should probably add those aliases. Yeah, there's no space. Add, there we go. Now, if you do ! Knots, or just not, it should just give you the count. The brain is clearly not braining that great. There we go. Yes, so it does work. I can add in the other alias as well to the counter. So that we fix that. Get that fixed. But yeah, so there we go. So that should be accurate. The amount of brain like that it took me to like figure that out was just more than it should have. I think I have a headache and I'm a little bit tired today. So the brain is not quite braining quite as well as it might otherwise be. So it really took like a lot of brain to get to that point. Thank you for the hydrate, dragons. I do need to hydrate because when I am doing this, I tend to talk a lot. You have so many counters and you're mixed up, you still have to look at an existing... I know, right? Well, and because a lot of my counters are based on, like, they're done from, like, a currency sort of a thing, because it's individual. So if it's individual, you make it as the currency, as opposed to just, like, general for chat. So I was like, wait, how do I do it without the currency part? We got there. It just took a lot of brain. You just make it its own identifier. Okay. Yeah, I have them done in different, like, 2 different ways, depending on what it is. So, yeah. You only use currency for the daily, and the mix-it-up star is loyalty. I use the currency for tasks. Like the tasks done, like that one, I have as currency. Because it's easier for if it's an individual user for me to do the currency, as opposed to just like a more global thing. Oh, wait. I need to skip one. 4 hours later, you can start the magic ring. You'll get that magic ring done before stream is over. I have faith in you. You can do it. So yeah, so I think after we do this leaf, we'll start on the pink flower here. I do have some of that floss pulled out. I don't know, because I'm just not very fast at this. I don't know that we will actually get to the pink flower today, but next time we'll start the pink flower, because we will finish this leaf. Leaf will be finished. I think since I finished the Hobbit cross-stitch, I'm gonna do a little bit on my giant book. The magic book that I have. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm kind of excited because I haven't really been working on that. And I'm excited to do that. I also, Speckle, found a pattern for you. For your last custom craft. So, I found a pattern. I'm excited about it. It's not Hello Kitty, but I think you'll still like it. So I also will be probably start that one this weekend too. Yeah, I think it'll be fun to stitch. You haven't been able to do much today. The youngest has been attached to you all day and has been pretty fussy almost all day. Oh no. I hope he's not getting sick. That's how my kids always used to get right before they get sick. So I hope that he's okay. I understand that is frustrating. When they just like want your attention and you're like, I love you and I want to give you attention, but I also need to do things. Mine still get like that, where they want my attention. Not as much. And it's usually a little easier to then also continue to function. But I do remember those days. All right. This and this. Okay, so we gotta skip 3. So 1, 2, 3. Yes, right there. Oh, well, thank you for that message, Alistair. You are also awesome and you matter. And don't forget to give yourself some self-care. Thank you for coming in and reminding us of that. Well, thank you for coming in and spreading the good vibes. Happy Valentine's Day to you. Thank you for that positivity and keep spreading those good vibes. Welcome. Thank you so much for that. Right back at you. We do love some good positivity and encouragement. We need more of that in the world. So thank you for that. Keep up that work. There is nothing more important right now than positivity and kindness. You should make this step by step. How do you delete? I think you just do exclamation point remove and or clear. I think if you do clear and your task number or clear task, I think that might do it. Hold on, let me look at my cheat sheet that I have for Super Sweep. I think it might have it on there. Do you have any in your task log? Because I can clear... Or do you have any in your backlog? Okay, hold on. Let me do this. Now you're fresh. I don't see, I could probably, like, look more closely. I think Pewin has joined the party. I hear him. Yes. You see the orange blob? That is Pewin. I don't know what he's doing. They're both on my bed right now. I don't know. Maybe it's nap time. I don't know. No, he's not. He doesn't mind his hair. His hair looks good. I don't know what he's doing. What are you doing?
Oh,
Is he laying on you?
no, I moved my feet in time.
Okay. I don't know. My children are strange. Oh, right, that is not the right button.
What am I doing?
Also not the right button. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. You made it! Yay, Cody! Well done. Oh. Now he's like heavy breathing back there.
Everything's so loud.
I don't know what is happening.
It's like
I can hear him. I can hear him with his, like, Darth Vader breath over there. I don't know what he's doing. Then you get out of the shower and hubby... Oh! Your hubby is a keeper. We need more of him in the world. Maybe less of the heavy breathing P-Win back there. Oh my god.
you don't say.
Oh, his head was up. You could hear him. He sounded like Gollum for a second. You sound like Gollum. What are you doing? Do you need attention?
No, I'm
Is-
hungry.
Well, go get food.
No.
There he goes.
Duck's already there.
Okay. And they're 19 and 14 and this still happens. I know. But give me your attention. I don't know what he wanted. He'll do that sometimes though. Like I'll be like in my bed resting and he'll just come and like flop on the bed. So I don't know. Oh, now I can hear him shrieking. He is staying this weekend because he's still kind of recovering from being sick and he didn't really want to go to his dad's. So he is staying. Yours is going on 19 and he starts going around behind the bookcase picking candy and never leaving until you say something like, hey. I know, just more like they're just like, acknowledge my presence, please. I'm here, see me. Pay attention to me. Yeah, A1 will be 20 this year, which is like, I don't know how that happened. You did get rid of him. I know, I don't know how. I do not know how. How do these things happen? Time needs to, like, slow down. I'm also kind of annoyed too because, like, I really wanted to enjoy the 4 years that P-Win is in high school since he's my last one. But now, I don't know that there's going to be much enjoyable about these next 4 years. So I'm just going to focus on him, I think. Your nephew Seth, who is the first who's going to be 30. Oh my gosh. That's so wild. Yeah, I know that one blows my mind too, Petal. That your son's going to be 34. Your basket had 3 Squishmallows, a penguin, an axolotl, and a Cheshire cat. Oh, brush markers, chromies, one of those animal pens you love, chocolate, and a kalimba. You've really been wanting one. I don't know what a kalimba is. That's so sweet. That actually reminds me, I have some goodies downstairs for my kids for Valentine's Day. That sounds like a really, really sweet. Oh, a small finger piano. Oh, cool. That's cool. Yeah, your Berry hubby is a keeper. And he needs to, like, give classes or something. How to be male and not an ass. A Study by Berry Hubby. It fits in your hands. That is cool. That is pretty cool. He hid them at his mom's. His mom was gushing. Oh. Well, she did something right. After all of that, all you did was make a Suno song for Valentine's Day. Well, hey. That's something. All right. So we have this part of this leaf done. There's another part that goes like this. So I'm gonna cut my yarn and move up and start working on that part. Cut my yarn, my thread. And we'll start on this part up here. Which means I'm gonna have to count. Okay, so I have this thing with cross stitching as well that I like to go from top to bottom. I don't like going up. So while I could have continued from here and gone up, I don't like that. So I like going down. I don't know if anybody else is weird like that with their cross stitch, but that is one of my cross stitch quirks. I like to go down and left to right and then back right to left. So his male family members call him a simp. And he says, "Oh no, my loving wife makes me a simp. I will now partake in your masculine rituals," as sarcastically as he can, and they stop calling him that. They can shut it. Oh my god. Spackle. Oh, that's gonna be a really interesting one to come up out of context. Oh my goodness. I need to count. Oh gosh. Don, stop standing there like a donut and put it out. We are in Gutterville today. I mean, it's Valentine's Day. Maybe that is apt. Okay, I need to count. Actually, I'm gonna count on the pattern because it's easier to count than looking at the screen. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I'm gonna have to go up. If you can't be in Gutterville on Galentine's win, can you? Exactly. Oh my god, that guy is streaking! Everyone is streaking! I wonder why it's called counted. I know, right? Okay. So if we go up from here, 1, 2, 3. And then we go over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Remember 19, chat. So we're gonna go up. Sorry, if you can't see this, it's because I'm counting and it's just a little bit easier for me. So 1, 2, okay. And then we gotta go over 19. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. All right, I'm gonna double check, make sure I counted all of this properly. Thank you all for remembering 19. Do something, anything other than stare at the screen. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. All right, did I do it right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I did. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. I did it. I can count. It is a real task. It is a valid task. There are no invalid tasks for Super Sweet. So there are none of them. You have so much you want to do, but you're stuck. So it's a task on itself. That's fair. That is fair. Okay. Sometimes it's like the counting part is like the hardest bit of cross stitch. So I did so much counting and like recounting and like recounting on that Hobbit piece because I had like one color at a time, and then the colors were kind of spread, so I had to like space it out. Oh, you have Kurumi blind boxes for giveaways. Nice. Very nice. We love to see it. 1, 2, 3. That'll be fun. We haven't done a giveaway in a while. We should get back to some giveaways and some new stickers and things like that. Because those are always fun. Those are fun things. But yeah, when I did that Hobbit one, there was a lot of counting, and I had a little pencil and I was like marking on the fabric because I was so afraid of like miscounting and then finding out too late and having it like completely screw up the pattern, and I was just, yeah. But I all of the counting and recounting and recounting did pay off, because I only had one little mistake, and it was a small thing. It was one of the little guys on the bottom, so it was really easy to just pull that out and like make the adjustment. And it wasn't like there was other stuff that I'd counted off of it that then became off. It was just like a one thing. So I was pretty proud of myself for accurately counting. You think you're gonna make some watercolor bookmarks as giveaway too? But so you can test that stuff, it gets out better than it gets in. That's a really good idea, the watercolor bookmarks. Like, I think that's really cool. I don't know if you were in here earlier when I was talking about doing like cross-stitch bookmarks. I think would be cool too. You did that too. You miscounted on the Pokeball and you missed one, but it made the ball weird. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, were you in here when I showed this? I can't remember if you were in here yet. No, you weren't, because I showed it at the beginning. So this is my Hobbit piece that I finished. And it was one of these guys down here. Like, my count was off. Because the yellow was the first color. And so there was a lot of counting to make sure I got the yellow in the right place. But one of these guys down here was like off by one, so I ripped it out, but it was just one guy, and there was nobody else that I had like counted off of that guy, so it ended up being okay. But yeah, this is my Hobbit. It was a 12 days of Christmas thing, and so each day you got a different color, and then added that color in. And the person I got it from, she hand dyes floss and she hand dyes fabric, so it's all hand dyed floss and fabric, and then she designed the pattern as well. So it took me a lot longer than 12 days. It was, obviously I just finished it yesterday and it's the middle of February, so clearly it was a lot longer than the 12 days of Christmas, but it was pretty cool. She did like an advent calendar one too that was like I think it was called Reindeer Games. So it was like a couple of reindeer on that one. And I wasn't sure what I was expecting. I think I was almost expecting like small like sampler type things. But it ended up being, you know, one like big cohesive image. I just don't stitch fast enough. And some of it was a lot of stitching each day. So there was like, I was not keeping up. But I do like how it turned out. I wish I was faster, because I have so much that I want to do, but I'm not really all that fast at this. So we just try to embrace it. Embrace your pace. Okay, we gotta skip one here. Don't stress, be blessed. That works too. Say yes, don't stress. Hello, Georgia. How are you? Welcome in. Hello, hello. Happy Friday. We made it. It's the end of the week. We all survived another week. Sometimes that's all you can hope for. Been a weird week. It has been a very weird week. We've gotten snow. Ewan's been sick. We had scheduled days off of school. There's more storms coming. I do not want more snow. I'm very tired of snow. Very tired of snow. Yes, I remember Georgia from your chat as well. Welcome in. Good to see you. You're entering Corriedale, Georgia to get some rail fanning done on the CSX Fitzgerald. Okay. Good luck. I hope that you find those things. I don't know what those things are, but I hope you find them. Good job. You did something. You filled your pill caddy. Yay! That is a huge success and a very important one as well. Cody, well done. Well done. I am also not real up on train terminology. So, and yeah, I hope you are having great fun. Well, hopefully you get to catch whatever it is you're trying to catch, and it is a successful trip. We wish you luck. We wish you all the best in that. Your boss is so very distractible today. You've only gotten 1/3 of the way through this row. That's 100 stitches, sure, but you feel like you could have done more. There aren't those bosses distracting us from our crafting. How dare? Heritage units are old-fashioned train carts, like really cool from the 1800s and early 1900s. I don't know. Just crossed the NS line not far from downtown. Okay. Again, yeah, I'm not up to date on my train talk. So but that sounds like that's a positive thing? I feel like I'm doing a lot better on this leaf than I did on the last leaf. Like, making better progress. Skip one and do 3. You have a cross-country train. You can cross the country in 4 hours. And sometimes they take out the old ones for special tours and such as so cool. That is cool. I was talking to my friend this morning about trains and how it would be really nice if the US would invest in more train infrastructure, like passenger train infrastructure, because it really is like it's a very affordable way to travel, and it's so much better like environmentally, and it's just it's a positive. It would be a very positive thing, but they don't, and it would be really nice if it was better. You're not train savvy, but you like riding them. Yeah. Normally it takes 12 to 16 hours from Panama to Nicaragua. Oh, and you can do it in 4? Oh, that's nice. That is nice. Very nice. You're looking at it taking a train to Seattle later this year, but it would take like 60 hours to get there. Oh, yeah, is it because like, especially if you don't, like, when they have all of the stops, it can take a while. I used to, when I was going to Chicago for school, well, I was going to Evanston for school, but I would go to Chicago. I would take the train from Michigan to Chicago, and I'd take Amtrak, and it was so much cheaper than driving. And it was about the same amount of time to drive as to take the train, but then I didn't have to deal with all the crazy Chicago traffic and the gas, and I would be like, I could actually do things while I was traveling, and do like work and study and stuff. So I really enjoyed having that as an option. And I wish that it was a more feasible option for a lot of the country. I know like the East Coast is a lot better with that, but the rest of the country isn't. It would be Denver to Sacramento and up to Seattle. Yeah, and that's the thing, is it's like that's part of the problem, is there's just not the infrastructure to do like good direct ways to get there. So you have to do like really roundabout stuff to get there. So from your house to another metropolitan area, it's normally a 3-hour drive. If you go to your town center and take the train, oh wow, that is a huge difference. That's a huge difference. So driving actually looks cheaper. Yeah, because you could go more directly rather than like having to follow the train route. That is insane. When you went to Chicago for your interpreter cert back in 2021, you drove to Michigan City, then took the train the rest of the way. It was easier than trying to drive to Chicago and find... Oh, for sure. For sure. It is so much easier. I would get on the train in Battle Creek and go from there. And we do have an ad that's going to come in about 2.5 minutes, so I will take a break. And get up and stretch and move around. It's always a good time for you to do the same thing. Refill drinks, get snacks, whatever it is you need to do to indulge in a little bit of self-care during the break. It is a good time to do that. You get that the mountains are in the way, but that seems... Yeah, it does. That is a lot. The person driving decided the route, and it was 3 interpreters getting together as Michigan testing was closed due to COVID. Fair enough. Well, yeah, and if you're all coming from different locations, that, you know, you pick the one that, like, works, is the most central, I guess. They're currently remaking train lines to Ponteres, which is where Speckle would land on a cruise, and it would take you less than an hour on a train to get there. That would be awesome. It's really fast and has only like 3 stops. That would be awesome. Yeah, see, like the US, I feel like could really benefit from like investing in like high-speed rail infrastructure and stuff like that, especially because we're such a big country. That high-speed rail, I think, could be really useful. But no, why would we try to do anything to improve the environment or to make things more economical for people? Why would we do that? Your only other option was La Junta to LA and then all the way up. Ooh. Well, yeah, that doesn't seem like that would be very fast. Yeah, you met up at her house in Alto, not far from Lowell, and she drove and us in her bit. That's fair. That is fair. All right, we finished. Okay, we haven't finished. I just ran out of floss. I need to add some more floss. So we'll do that, and then the ad break will go. So we'll take a little break. Costa Rica is really small, so high-speed rails are ridiculously fast, and they do want to get them off the ground too. Oh, okay. It took you 3 days of driving 8+ hours to get from Las Vegas to Arkansas. Yeah. The country's huge. I mean, it's really large. And I think it's hard to like convey just how big the US is, I think, and the fact that Europe is so much smaller. But I think high-speed rail and like better like rail infrastructure would be a good thing. But that ad is gonna play. When the ad runs, there will be a tater hunt going, so feel free to join in the tater hunt when that plays. And when we come back, we're gonna finish this leaf and maybe even potentially start our pink flower. We'll just see what the timing is when I finish the leaf and how I am doing. That is where I put the knot. That's not what I want to do. Steph! Welcome in. Thank you for that 3-stream streak. How are you doing? Happy Friday. We're about to go into an ad, so I'm going to be taking a quick break and then I will be right back. Yeah, Costa Rica is not all that large. All right, I'm going to step away from my break. The ad is going to play. Join in the tater hunt. There it goes. I will be back in just a few. Alright, I am back. Thank you everyone for sticking around during that ad break. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. And congrats to everyone who won taters on their tater hunt, and rip your taters if you did not win taters. Oh, let me scroll up. We missed some stuff. The fleshy cowboy head. I don't think I know what that is. It's horrifying. It aired during... Oh my god, no, I do know what you're talking about now. I do know what you're talking about. It did air during the Super Bowl. I did not understand it. It was so weird. It was so weird and it was so creepy and I didn't understand it either. I know what you're talking about now. I know what you're talking about. You don't do the Super Bowl and yeah, you don't usually get them. Yeah, it was creepy. It was creepy. It was very disturbing. It was a very, very disturbing ad. It was so, yeah, it's creepy. It's been all over Tumblr, and you were shocked when you saw it was on Twitch. Yeah, it's icky. It's an icky ad. You're disturbed already and you haven't seen it. Yeah, don't. You may not want to see it. There's so much yarn in this basket. You may need a better system for your granny squares. Yarn organization and like floss organization is like a real like it is a real struggle and a challenge. So I feel that. They've been looking into putting high-speed rail along the Front Range from Wyoming to Colorado to New Mexico, and they think you even got some federal funding. Yeah, who knows with the way things are going. Federal funding seems to be being revoked and denied everywhere. We won't go into that because this is our happy space where we can come and we can craft and be chill and happy and escape the tangerine tyrant and do all of the good things like crafting. Oh good, Speckle found it. Yeah, I don't know that you want to see it. I'd forgotten about it. It has now resurfaced. You copied the search, not the video. I didn't really understand the commercial. I also didn't pay a lot of attention to the commercial, to be fair. But I did not really understand it completely. And I don't really want to watch it again to try to understand it. I just know it was horrible. Oh, I went off. Okay. I missed this one coming back, so let's fix it. It's a Tubi commercial too. It was, yeah, I didn't, like, it didn't make sense to me when I saw it. And I have no desire to go back and re-look. You had not seen it, and you must torture yourself, you guys. Hubby's burb is on an adventure with your burb. Oh, I love that. Whoever made that needs to be fired. I know, right? But I mean, I guess it's got us all talking about it, so maybe it did its job, but horrible. Have you guys seen Fallout? It feels like it belongs in that universe. It would fit. I have not seen Fallout, but Steph was playing Fallout, and you watched Fallout too, didn't you, Steph? Yeah, I knew you did. I've never played it. I watched you play it for a while. In bits and pieces. The show is also so good. Yeah, I have not seen the show. To be honest, I don't watch a lot of shows. Usually well, the evenings are busy with kid stuff. And a lot of times, by the time I'm done making dinner, I just, like, want to get into bed and read. So I don't really watch a lot of shows. We did watch the Puppy Bowl, though. Awen and I watched the Puppy Bowl on Sunday. And it was everything you could have hoped that it would be. It was way better than the Super Bowl. You seriously need to tune this kalimba. You will learn how to- You will! You will, Cody. Did anyone else watch the Puppy Bowl? I actually did a like the free trial of Discovery Plus so that we could watch the Puppy Bowl, and I don't regret it at all. You watch streaming stuff, honestly, nothing really current except maybe NCIS, Ghost, George, and Mandy. I think that's current for the stuff. Yeah, we still need to finish Rings of Power. I need to poke Awen about that. I loved Smoosh too. Smoosh was my favorite. I think Smoosh was like the best. We loved Smoosh. Awen got really into it. She was like really cheering for the puppies. Trio was pretty cute too. But Smoosh was really cute. Smoosh was pretty great. It's only got 7 keys. It's a finger piano. It sounds close to a marimba. Then you can do it, and then you can do a concert for us, Cody. You did not watch the Puppy Bowl. You were doing your streamer bowl. The Puppy Bowl was, well, I guess you started streaming kind of in the middle of the Puppy Bowl. We paused the Puppy Bowl so I could make mac and cheese, and then we finished watching the Puppy Bowl. Enrique was he was. And it was his sister. Was it his sister that was out there too? Where am I at? Oh no, I don't want to go here. I don't want to go here. That's not where I want to go. Come back through. Okay, put you here, and then we have to skip to and go over to here. Okay, you hope your musician, sister, brother, brother-in-law have a tuning hammer. I think there's tuning apps, Cody. Cause, I don't know what any of them are off the top of my head. But I know my kids for band, they have have had apps and, that they will use to help tune their instruments. They also have metronome apps as well. So, but I don't know, I just don't know what any of them are called off the top of my head. You know what a marimba is? I said it like everyone knew. Yeah, I do. I don't know that I could describe it, but I do know what it is. Marimba music is magical. You remember seeing those as a child when you visited Tijuana? They had cheap versions for the kids. I think I've seen finger pianos as well. Sometimes, I want to say that, sometimes the percussionists in our bands will play marimbas. I feel like they've been in some of the pieces that they've done. Yeah, you were gonna get a tuning app, but you'll ask your brother-in-law to add you to his. Okay. Are they like, do you have to pay for them? And the tuning hammer, you can hear it is off. I would not be good with that. You spend too much time with musicians. I mean, I live with a couple of them. Pewin is going to be going to States with his quintet that he got added to last minute. So, he's gonna get to go to States, so that's pretty exciting. It was a trumpet quintet. And solo and ensemble was on a Saturday, and he found out on Wednesday that he needed to replace a kid who was sick. And he did it, and they got a Division 1 ranking and made it to states. So they're gonna go. Some of them are paid. Yeah, I don't know what I'm assuming our band director tells them use this, and that's what they use, but I don't know that for sure. When you were doing band at the middle school, they had a marimba. It makes lovely music, and the kids were really talented with it as well. Yeah. The marimba is great. You have street performers, and they were saying, oh, I bet. Your dogs are trying to bully you into a nap. I mean, is that really bullying? I do like a good nap. I like a nap that you wake up and you feel refreshed, and don't feel like sleep drunk, but then you still can go to sleep at night. Those are rare. Yes, because you just loaded your game. Oh. Are you gonna play some Sims? I was playing a little Super Sim earlier as I was getting things set up because I'm just kind of being really chill with it and taking my time. And so I'll like cross-stitch while I'm playing, or I'll read a book or something like that, like while I've got stuff queued up and they're kind of like working on stuff. It's kind of a chill vibe and a chill way to play The Sims that's not completely crazy. I mean, it's The Sims, so that still comes into play a little bit, but it's chill. You can't nap, they don't ever refresh you unless you sleep more than 4 hours, and then you're messed up for the night. Yeah, that long of a nap would mess me up. I don't usually nap. I just like lay down and rest my body. So, but then sometimes when I crash, I will actually fall asleep if I'm having a crash. Your retriever starts pulling you by the shorts to take you to bed every day, and sometimes you go, I don't want a nap, and she huffs and complains vocally. That's adorable. I love that, Cody. She's like, well, I do. You're playing with the Heine family in the fall, so you can get some grapes and apples for Heine wine nectar. Nice. Very nice. Okay, we're almost done with the green part for this leaf, and then we will be switching to our next color. Now, laying down and just resting is helpful. You do that on work cruises, but if you feel yourself nodding off, you have to force yourself to get up. Yeah. Understandable. I don't, even if unless I've like fallen asleep late in the day and slept for a while, usually I'm still able to sleep at night. The fatigue is what it is, and I just gotta, you make the best of it. But yeah, I usually am okay. And can still sleep even if I fall asleep. But yeah, a lot of times when I'm resting, it's just like laying down and like trying to tune things out. Minnie will sit at the edge of the bed and whimper at you. Oh. Sometimes you just snuggle her and lay down and read while she naps, but sometimes I do that and she's just so soft and warm and you know it off and bye. Normally it's like a 20-30 minute nap and you wake up like a new person. No, those kind of naps, really, those are like the best naps actually, like the little power naps. And sometimes power naps work really well for me, and sometimes they don't work well. But that's usually a lot of times, unless I crash. If I crash, I'll sleep for a couple of hours. But if I'm laying down and resting and I do nod off, it's usually only for like 20 or 30 minutes. But like Tuesday, when I ran errands, well, I took a shower and I ran errands, and when I laid down to rest, I had, that one was a crash because I ended up sleeping for like a couple hours. The window washing guy spooked you and you dropped like 4 stitches. Oh no! Oh, dropping stitches is the worst. Hopefully you can pick them back up easily. without too much of an issue, because I know you got a lot on the needle. And I'm not, I think the window guy would probably spook me too. So you have a serious problem with transitions. Today is seriously bad, but normally you take a power nap and then you're stuck in bed for 40 minutes because you can't get up. Got it. I don't have a problem with transition, but I know those days. Those like bad fatigue days that are just it gets hard to get up and get out of bed. Alright, we are switching to our next color. Or, well, not the next color in this leaf. Which is, I gotta double check this, because I don't remember what the number is. Okay, it is this one. This is gonna be our next color for our leaf. And that's gonna go, and we're gonna do the insides here. That's what you're hoping, but you're waiting until he's gone. One of the, oh, I hate that. I hate that. Yeah, hopefully you can get it picked up and it's not too noticeable. The best thing for your transition issue is when you can do it is you take everything with you, like nesting all your drinks, devices, so everything is within reach. The transitions are easier. Good. I'm glad you have a strategy to help with that. All right. That is our yarn, not our yarn, our floss that we're working with. I keep calling this yarn. It's not yarn. It's like yarn, but it's not yarn. My nose is tickly. You know what there we go. You know what I mean. It was like for the longest time when I started knitting, I referred to knitting patterns as recipes. So I would be like, well, the recipes, wait, no, this is not a recipe. That's not the right thing. Sometimes it feels like everything in your house is a coping mechanism to be able to function. You, hubby, the kid. But it does. Hey, what works for you? If it works for you, it works for you. I don't know that that's really all that odd either, to be honest with you. Like, I feel like most of us work coping mechanisms of some kind into our daily life. Because I think I have that too. Sometimes it's hard. And typing is hard. And words are hard, and it's all just hard. I'm threading through my loop. Oh. Ah, got it. Life is hard. Yes, life is also hard. It's all hard. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh wait, no, I think we're okay. I don't think it's a knot. Not 100%? Oh, wait, that's... What is going on? Okay, there we go. It wasn't a knot. Oh, today is the... Today is the unhinged quote day, apparently. Taken completely out of context. Yeah, your therapist has you identifying coping mechanisms you form to do normal things, like taking your garbage to the garbage can. It was not a knot. It wasn't a knot. Instead, you have 5 million little garbage cans all over the house. Well, and yeah, you have to do, I think, what works for you. in whatever the situation is. And I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. Okay. Finish off this one. Alright, I think we'll finish this leaf, and when this leaf is done, we'll probably wrap up stream. I thought maybe we might start the pink flower, but I'm kind of starting to feel the wall approaching, so. You have no luck with yarn ends today? You can't get this one to not barf out. That is so frustrating. That is, yeah, that is like the most frustrating thing with dealing with yarn is when you keep getting the yarn barf issues. The other one that really bothers me too is when I get like a skein, like a twisted skein that you have to ball, and I put it on my swift when it's like all like it's all tangled and it catches on my swift, and I have to take it off the swift and then like ball it by hand because it's all tangly and a mess. And it just, the rage that comes is really, it's probably a bit alarming.
Sneaky little hobbitses.
Oh my goodness, a raid. Welcome in, Bambi and Sappho. Welcome in, raiders. How are you? How are you doing? How was your stream? What did you get up to today in stream? Please do let us know. Let me come over here. My name is Hethwin. For those of you who don't know, my name is, I use she, her pronouns, and we do a lot of cozy games around here. We're doing some crafting right now, but we do lots of cozy things, cozy vibes around here. How are you? But yeah, what did you get up to? Stream was amazing. You were playing some Vampire Therapist. I don't know what that is. But did you enjoy it? Was it fun? You should put it aside now, though, and go get ready for your dinner. And happy Valentine's Day, too, by the way. I keep forgetting that it's Valentine's Day. So I keep forgetting. You're loving the game. Tell me what the game is like, because I've never heard of it before. Is it like a story-based game? Is it, like action? Is it cozy? Vampire Therapist, it does sound interesting. But I'd love to hear more about it. And also too, by all means, raiders, if you need to raid and run and take a break and get some self-care, by all means do so. Self-care is super, super important, and we highly advocate for that. So please make sure that you are taking care of yourself. And thank you for that follow. I appreciate it. It uses actual therapy techniques and discusses cognitive distortions. You're literally playing the game as a vampire who is a therapist for other vampires. That actually sounds kind of interesting. I've never heard of anything like that before, but that sounds kind of cool. I'm glad that you're enjoying it too. You're gonna lurkies, go get washed up and dressed for the dinner date. You're driving to Howell for dinner. I hope you guys have a great time at your fancy White Castle Valentine's dinner. We're gonna have, the kids and I are gonna have a fancy Hungry Howie's pizza dinner for Valentine's. Yes, do share pictures. Absolutely, absolutely. You went into a bit of teacher mode talking about how some of these cognitive distortions work. Hey, that's okay. I think, I find psychology and that sort of thing really interesting myself. I never really studied a lot of it in school. My daughter, Awen, who pops into stream now and then, she also enjoys psychology, and she's taking, she took like AP Psych in high school, and she's been taking some psych classes in college, so she also really enjoys it. It is really fascinating, though. Yes, happy Valentine's, Galentine's, Palentine's Day right back at you, Speckle. Love you. And thank you for the lurk. Okay, So what we've been doing, we started off crocheting, we're crocheting a mushroom guy. His name is Gus, because he's a fun guy, or a fun Gus. And, but crocheting hurts my hand, so I can't do it for very long. So we have switched over to cross-stitch, and this is some Snarky Cross-Stitch, and I'll show you what the pattern is. This is what the pattern is going to look like. We're working on some leaves right now, but that is our Snarky Cross-Stitch that we are working on. You have an associate's degree in social and behavioral scientists, and so it was cool to see these techniques used in ways to show how to notice some of the distortions that you can actually use. That is really cool. And cool that, like, you have experience in that and, like, training in that, and that the game is reflecting that accurately. That's also pretty cool. Yeah, my daughter got me a whole bunch of Snarky cross-stitch for Christmas. So we're gonna be doing a lot of Snarky cross-stitching, I think. But this is our first one we are engaging in. And I chose this one because I've said that I'm kind of in my fuck around and find out era. So it feels like a good one. We have a lot of good ones. You also do cross-stitch and crochet. You're working on a Mothman right now as well as a blanket. Nice. I also knit. Knitting was my first fiber art. I've just recently picked up crochet. I've been doing a lot of amigurumi. I can never say that word very well. I started with some woobles, which were fantastic for learning how to do it. The Woobles tutorials, and I know they're available on their YouTube. I would highly recommend anyone wanting to start to crochet. And then my daughter got me this book of crochet magical creatures. So I did a dragon, which is behind me. She's right there. The blue, that's the dragon that I did first. And now we're working on a fungus guy. You think you got the knitting fixed? Okay, good. Good. Crochet stuffies, the other, that's, you know what? That's what I've been resorting to. Is that Drew's book? The crochet book? I can show you the book. It's right here. You're a substitute teacher and you were telling your students to stop fooling around yesterday, and they said, okay, if I stop knitting. And I said, okay, I'll stop knitting. And they looked over and he saw you crocheting. And he said, say you'd stop knitting. And the girl in front of you said she's crocheting. Stupid. I love that. This is the book. Oh, it is Drew. It is by Drew Hill. Yeah, it is. That is the book. Apparently, you know it must be. That's funny. And yeah, people do... It always amuses me, the people who, like, they don't know the difference. And I'm always like, knitting is 2 needles, crochet is a hook. Because I'll have people tell me when I'm knitting, they'll be like, oh, what are you crocheting? No, I'm not crocheting, I'm knitting. But yeah, I'm much more prolific as a knitter. I'm actually, the sweater that I'm wearing, I actually knit. So I'm far more of a prolific knitter than crocheter. I'm dabbling with crochet. And stream gets to watch me and chat gets to watch me struggle with the crochet. Oh my god, you were looking at too many cross-stitch patterns to torture yourself because I know, right? I have more cross-stitch patterns than I have lifespan. But yeah, I still want more. You're gonna lurk and play some Diablo. Have a wonderful rest. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. Lurk, take care of yourself. I appreciate the lurk. I appreciate the raid. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it, and I will take good care of your community, I promise. But thank you so much, and enjoy your Diablo. There is a human centipede. I don't think I want to see that. That sounds horrible. Like, Just no. Why is that a thing? Speckle linked in the Discord a mosaic dragon pattern that that looks super cool. You were scrolling through Studio Ghibli patterns and now you need your oh. 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 I don't think I want to know. Ooh. That should not be a Cross-Stitch pattern. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. It like didn't even no, I know, I wouldn't think that I would necessarily put that with Studio Ghibli, but weird. You know, did you search algorithms be weird? Can like sometimes they don't make sense sometimes. But anyway, there's a dragon one that's Speckle linked that is cool and does not require eye bleach. It says stitching brings oh my gosh, that's terrible. That's actually just terrible. I don't even think that that's funny. I mean, I guess some people would think that that's funny. I don't think that's funny. Yeah, that's what I agree, Rainbow. 100% you. You. Just you. It can go with the fleshy cowboy hat. You have never searched nor watched the movie. You have friends who showed you images once, like a long time ago, and that's it. I know the concept of it, but I have also never searched nor watched the movie, nor do I have any desire to. But I do know what the concept is, and it's horrible and disgusting. And why is it even a thing? People are sick. I mean, not to yuck anybody's yum, but that's just twisted. You're pretty twisted, and you think that that's ew. Yeah. Yeah. That's an excellent question. I don't know. I don't know. It's a very broken search algorithm. Very, very broken. It's like between Totoro and the Chihiro. I don't know. But you, just you. We are with you in your confusion and icked outness. It's not really a word. I'm making words up, but it's alright. We do that sometimes. Ickness. I think that's a good word. Well, that can be a new word. The internet kicked you off aggressively, apparently. Well, I mean, I guess... Maybe it was like, no, this should not be here. Go. Flee. Abort. Maybe it was trying to save you. Okay. I'm gonna come over here. But I want to kind of thread through. I don't feel like cutting this and rethreading my needle. So we're gonna just skip over here and thread through the back. The internet was like, no more patterns for you. Pattern searching is a dangerous place, apparently. Who knew? Who knew? And you would think, you know, something as wholesome as cross-stitch patterns. Although I say this, and, you know, this is wholesome. This is a wholesome cross-stitch pattern. You're not going to convince me otherwise. Ooh, Dragons has redeemed a not family-friendly affirmation. Excellent. You bought one of Rivendell. Oh, nice. Did you... I think I posted... Well, or maybe... I don't know if BK posted it. Did you ever see the little mini one that I did of Hobbiton for BK? I want to say BK posted it in the Discord. I have a picture of it, if not. After the Lapras. That would be cool. Yes, we will do a not family friendly. Okay. I have a picture. I will show you in a minute. Let's do the not family friendly affirmation. And then while we're on this screen, I'll show you the picture. All right, not family friendly affirmation time. All right, our not family friendly affirmation is, oh, this is always a good one. And we made it a sticker. Just be yourself. And if people don't like it, well, fuck them. Just be yourself. If people don't like it, well, fuck them. And that goes really well with our fuck around and find out cross-stitch pattern. It goes perfectly with that. All right, let me find the picture of that. Because I loved it. It was so much fun to stitch, and it turned out so good. And BK really liked it as well. I just gotta find it. Alright, here it is. And it was small, too. It wasn't like a big one. It was like kind of a mini. But that was the Hobbiton one that I did. It was like, it was really, really satisfying to stitch. I got it on Etsy. In the Arts and Crafts Discord, Cody, ping me and say, send me the link for the Hobbiton pattern. So I remember to do that. And I'll do it when I'm done with stream. No, Etsy just to sell. Oh, it was on Etsy? Oh, that's messed up. I will send you the direct link. Don't Google it. I'll look for it. Just send me a reminder so that I remember to do it. Ew, Etsy, come on. Filter your content a little bit better. I don't know how they would filter something like that, but ew. Just ew. Okay, we've done this, and we've done this, and we've done this. We're almost done with this leaf. We are almost done. Just a little bit left. But yeah, I really liked it a lot. I tried to look and see. I wish she had, I can't remember. I don't think she had other locations. I wish she did though, because it was like, it fit in a smaller hoop than, I'm using a 9-inch hoop. I want to say it fit inside, perfectly inside like a 7-inch hoop. So it was, I want to say it was like 40 or 50 stitches by like 60 stitches. It was pretty small, and it was just really, it was such a satisfying cross stitch to do as well. Like, I would definitely make it again. I just like really enjoyed doing it. And it went quick. Oh, because you make some minis, but they're like 20 or 30. Yeah, it's a little bit wider than that. But not super wide. It's like, it's not, when I say it's quick, I would say it took me a week or so to do it. It wasn't like a sit down and do it in one day. But again, I'm also slow. I'm not particularly fast with this. So, it went pretty quick for me. And it was just satisfying. too. There are some really cool patterns of like, I saw one person who they did have like the locations. They had like Rivendell and Athelion, and they had like Mordor and Minas Tirith, but they were bigger patterns. But those were really cool, and I liked those. You wouldn't consider yourself fast? You've seen some people speed. Yeah, I can't. I don't know how people do that. I'm not that fast. You think those are the ones you have? Okay. Those are cool. I will be interested to see how they look as you're working on them. Because those do look super cool. I know, right? It's meant to be relaxing. Don't know that speed cross-stitching would be is all that relaxing. Maybe it is. Maybe it is for them. I don't know. To each their own. Some people like speed knit, and that's really relaxing for them. So maybe. You find it's just a way to get out of your head, and you think of the X, you think of the count, and not anything else. No, for sure. It is a good way to just get out of your head. I also like to I like to listen to an audiobook while I'm doing it as well, which just kind of, for me, adds to that sense of like getting out of my head and getting into a good headspace and a good rhythm. And sometimes I feel like I connect with the book better. And there's definitely like, I don't know if anybody else that does audiobooks does this, but if I'm listening to an audiobook and I'm cross-stitching something, or I'm like knitting or crocheting something, I then start to associate that book with the cross-stitch piece and vice versa. Like the cross-stitch piece in my head becomes connected to whatever I was listening to or watching when I was working on that piece. So like I end up making those connections in my brain. You speed crochet, you don't think you even look at it if you're making like a scarf or something. You started at like 5, it's just experience. Yeah. I can speed knit. Well, okay, I say I can speed knit. I'm still not like super fast, but I definitely knit and don't look at and I don't look at the work most of the time. If I'm just knitting or just purling, I don't have to look at it. So like if we go to a movie, I'll bring like vanilla socks or like a hat, like a plain vanilla hat with me to the movie, and then I'll just knit, and will go like around and around and around and around and around with my knitting. And call it and knit like a big chunk of a sock during a movie. Okay, I'm debating if I have the battery to start on the pink flower, or if I want to stop here on mobile while getting dressed. Okay. I'm trying to decide if I want to keep going or if I'm ready to be done. And I'm kind of thinking that maybe, since I don't feel like I've completely hit the fatigue wall, that maybe we should be done. I think when you start debating if you have the battery, you actually don't. Otherwise, no, you're absolutely right. That's kind of where my thoughts were starting to go. I was like, well, maybe I should just stop while I have the battery. or think I have the battery, and then not take myself to the point where I don't have it. Because let's be honest, I'm pretty sure I'd get started on that with the flower, and then I would just crash into the wall like a few stitches in, and I'd be like, okay, yeah, we're gonna be done. But that'll be the next cross-stitch stream, which will be sometime next week. Oh, I remember this exchange. I feel like I should send a Hethwin chicken nudes. River. Maybe save that for Berry Hubby. Berry Hubby doesn't like nudes. All for me. I do remember that whole conversation about chicken nudes. That was one of those conversations that I feel like if you walked into the middle of, people would have been like, okay, I don't know. All right, we're gonna wrap up here. That is, oh my gosh, I can't click on the right buttons to save my life, y'all. You did end up, you did, that's right, you did send chicken nudes. You certainly did. All right, so we've made good progress on Gus. Gus is interesting looking, and we've got leaves, and we're gonna start a flower that'll go right here, and then we'll do our words. You want me to talk about brothels? Oh, the brothels. You all in the brothels. You were all over that. All right, let's see. What do we have? I'm thinking that maybe we go into another crafting stream, and we can meet a new crafting friend. Cody is to blame. Yeah, Cody is kind of to blame on that one. Let me look at this one. Sorry, I start reading this stuff and then I completely lose track of what I'm doing. Okay, this is interesting. This is a person doing stained glass. That's kind of interesting. Do we want to go see someone doing stained glass? They are 18 plus. They're a stained glass artist who loves coffee and can't stop talking to themselves. They play single-player story games, puzzle platformers, and Fortnite. They're a mental health advocate who loves friendship, and also unicorns are very cool. They're doing High Fae of the Spring Court and her magic glass, and it looks like chat is doing like a puzzle as well. So maybe we'll go say hi to a new friend and meet someone. They're also a Michigan person. Okay. Let's go check this person out. We'll go on a raid. We'll go meet somebody new doing some stained glass, which I think is really cool. Like, that's cool. That's a cool thing. So let's go over and say hello to someone. If you are a subscriber, go ahead and grab that raid message and drop it into chat when we get there, if you would. If you are a follower, go ahead and grab that raid message with the red hearts to drop into chat when you get there. I don't know about Monday stream. Oh, yeah. I hate that mobile doesn't do that. It's so dumb. I hate mobile. Mobile stinks. Yeah, so I think we'll go check her out, and that'll be good to meet a new person. And so Monday's stream is probably not gonna happen because we're going to see Dancing with the Stars on Sunday, so I doubt I will make it on Monday. But I'll let you know in the Discord if I feel up to it. It may be another crafting stream just because, like, that's pretty chill and relaxed. And it might not, and it would not be at the normal time because Pwin again has practice. So it would be later. But I'll tell you in the Discord if I'm going to stream. Just if I'm not streaming on Monday, don't be surprised. I won't put it on the schedule or anything like that. But then we'll be back, should be back Thursday and Friday for normal streams. And Speckle, we will connect with lunch on Wednesday. But I hope you all have a really good Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. I hope you have a good weekend. And I will see you at some point next week. I just don't know what day yet. So have a great weekend, everyone. I love you all so much. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for hanging out. And I will see you next week. Love you. Bye.
In extreme we gather round, laughter echoes, cozy sound, games we play in joyful spree, taters flowing wild and free. East wind's magic fills the air, every moment filled with care, every joke a warm embrace, love and smiles we interlace. Cozy chaos, here we thrive, you and I feel so alive, hearts connected through the screen, in this place we share a dream. Night turns day and still we stay, magic moments never fade, every word a melody, creating our own symphony. Cozy chaos, here we thrive, you and I feel so alive, hearts connected through the screen, in this place we share a dream. In this place we share a dream. Night turns day and still we stay, magic moments never fade, every word a melody, creating our own symphony. Cozy chaos, here we thrive, you and I feel so alive, hearts connected through the screen, in this place we share a dream.